Hello, everyone, and welcome to Light Language Messenger. And for those of you watching on the Great Awakening Generator, you're very welcome here too. Well, friends, I am here today. As I said, I would be on Thursday, the 6th of June in the year 2024. We have a few things to do today. I want to start off by saying thank you so much for watching the videos and for liking and subscribing them and for all your support, because it's amazing. Okay, it's great to know that we have a community, and I haven't responded to comments recently in the last week or so. I will get to it. I promise you, friends. It's just been, one of those times where things are just a little bit haywire. So before we get going with whatever's happening in today's video, I want to first do some clearing with our selenite for all of you and me. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, whatever's happening with technology today, it took me such a long time to get sorted, and everything seems to be on a go slow with the computer. So I apologize if there's any delays or anything like that. I just need to make sure I have everything closed. Oh, there we are. Right. Okay, I'm going to close that because I really don't want anything interfering with our time together. So here we are. Let's cleanse. Hayana korka. Hayana korka. Kalamakato. Karanai tsapalakito. Hale kuturo haina kuturo da ita to kurishta ta perana hai oro katide kitatu. Akarona kitade garostata makafaina. Remember to have my microphone close to me. Kiato. Kiato kutama hai kiato forana haitata. Right. I was watching my video from the last one I put out, and I thought I need to say sorry if I kept saying so much. I want you to, because actually it's just something I've got to become deprogrammed from saying, because I prefer to say it would be a good thing to, and I felt like in the last video I was almost telling you what to do and almost making it, they have said to me to say to you, and no, they're telling me to. So please, if that's what came across in that video, I apologize profusely. It was never intended like that. I don't even know. I think it was just I was caught up in the moment when I was doing the video, because I recorded one after the other. And when I record one after the other, I do have a bit of a hyped up energy from the light language and all of that. And so that's what happens. Okay. So I do apologize, and please forgive me if you thought that. I was never intending it like that. Okay. So just going to get a sip of water. And I need to tell you what is happening today. So I've got some incense burning there, and it's blowing and burning. And we've done the cleanse with the selenite. I've done some light language. Welcome here in this place. Welcome, friends. Kinako ana kaitana ho ahramona farahaina to ahana kita ahalu tukutili katikulu to the moskati to mahai to connect frana. Oh, now the elementals are here. I can hear it in that light language. I also want to say the plants are here. Persephone, Jack, and Lucy Lou, and Marie Angela is here on the table on the side. You can't see her. I'm going to tell you, I will show her to you at some point in the weeks to follow, because she is starting to rejuvenate and her shoots are coming out. So just going to give you an update on the plants. Really lovely, isn't it? When we are when we can speak about them, they're here, they're listening. I do not have the device to extract their music, but hey, one of these days that might change. I'll probably have it. Okay, so we've done that. So today we're going to do a message for the collective, some guidance for the collective, and then we're going to do a message about the new moon. So the new moon, and we're on the brink of the new moon. The new moon takes place New Zealand time on the 7th of June, 2024 at 12:37 a.m. So that is still to come. So I am going to try and release the video as close to the time of the new moon as possible. Okay. And maybe it will be 12:37 a.m. But I'd really try to release it more in our time on the 6th, when, when all of you are experiencing the 6th of June, we are already in the 7th. Well, most of you anyway, we are already in the 7th. Or when the new moon is happening, we're already in the 7th. So I'll try to release it closer to midnight, so you're aware. So I asked for some guidance for us, for the collective. The card I was, I tried to use other cards and I just wasn't getting anywhere with it. However, I was asked to use the Ganesha Oracle card deck, Whispers of Lord Ganesha. This is better to show it, right? Whispers of Lord Ganesha. That is a message for the collective. So we're going to do a message for the collective first in terms of guidance, and it's coming out of that book. We're also going to do something with the moon, the new moon, and that's coming out of the Izzy Ivy Unveiling the Golden Age Oracle tarot card deck. And then we will be closing with announcing the new name of the channels, because I said I was going to tell you about the brand change, okay? And in between, and after we do the guidance for us, for the collective, with that and the new moon, we will do a light language. Then I will talk about, we have got cards for the brand name as well. So kera makoto karastana katana muktiana kiti durwa skete faranakai. Lana kutotona, lana kitotama lakata makoto farashti krona kataide. Right? And we've got, two beautiful cards. Gosh, I can't make it up. I know I say that and I sound like a broken line. It sounds like a broken line or a broken record. I couldn't get my idioms right. You can tell I'm out of the I'm out of the third dimension, because a lot of the idioms that they use in the third dimension just don't work out anymore for me. I can't remember to say them right. Okay, onto our guidance. Our guidance card today comes from this card in the Whispers of Lord Ganesha Oracle card deck. This is the one that came out. It's a number 33 card, which is a master number, and it's called guidance. It's called guidance. Yeah. We will close with the dragon card out of the Dragon Oracle card deck. I've just turned over the book and I've opened into the number 33 guidance message. So I know this is for us, even if I was doubting, because I was sitting here thinking, are you sure, Rose? Are you sure? I beg your pardon. Open to personal transformation. Oh, and you know what? Personal transformation came out before. So sorry, I got that wrong. All right, guidance. Excuse me. As I say, energies are all over the place today. I've been trying for the last 3 hours to do this. Guidance is all about learning to communicate with your soul and discovering and manifesting your purpose. All right, I'm going to try and hold up the picture whilst I read. Ganesha is worshipped and adored by the Trimurthis, or the Trinity of Hinduism, which is made up of Vishnu, which you can see in this picture, Shiva, and Brahma. The story goes that during the period of dissolution, the water and wind were demolished and the earth evaporated. Wow. Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva wandered the earth to determine what was causing this dissolution. By the way, we did this card not so long ago, one of the recordings, I think. Right, let's read again. Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva wandered the earth to determine what was causing this dissolution. The gods discovered a huge aura of light where Ganesha was enshrined. The Trimurthis immediately bowed to Ganesha in reverence and began to worship and praise him. They requested that Ganesha bless them. Ganesha entrusted the gods with 3 separate duties. Vishnu is the preserver, Shiva is the destroyer, and Brahma is the creator. Guidance is based on communication. The soul can send you messages through symbols, synchronicity, hunches, sudden inspiration, dreams, and even direct channeling. Consciously connecting with your guides, heightening your psychic abilities, and fine-tuning your skills to be present and to pay attention are all important parts of learning to receive guidance. As you open up, your soul begins to communicate your inner purpose for this lifetime to you. When you learn to hear and recognize its promptings, your life starts to take on a magical quality. Remember that you can Remember that you can ask Ganesha to support you in creating a raised awareness. Make a point to look at spirituality from new perspectives that may be unfamiliar to you. Be willing to talk to people whose experiences and beliefs are different from your own. You may need to move out of your comfort zone in order to do this. You will be all the richer for it. If you are concerned about getting true information about your personal life from a psychic or intuitive, you can prepare for it by asking from your heart to receive information that is for the highest good. Be sure your motivations are pure. You can ask the psychic to channel the words that your own soul wants you to hear to further your spiritual growth. Rely on your intuition and your inner knowledge rather than your intelligence or unconscious mind. Watch for synchronicities and opportunities. Trust your instincts and pay attention as your messages are turned up from a variety of sources, or can turn up from a variety of sources. Be attentive to your dreams. You may want to keep a dream journal. Synchronicities are likely now. It is possible that a pleasant surprise will be coming your way soon in regard to your work. This could even be a new job opportunity. The gods, Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma may represent the different male energy in your life. Engage in the energy of men in your life, or in the energy of the Trimurtis to assist you with the task at hand. Oh, wow. Right. I think, friends, we're going to do a light language now for this, because I feel like this was very specific to people in the collective or to everyone, even to me. Karamakoto taramakainakoto. Ho makalakina no rorana kita taramakainato. Ho ayama hom ne rarakiro no kurona tatafanai. Kuramachai lena 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 lena. Oh, alela mahai, koram zele tsukurana mahaina. Om buvasvaha, tatsaviturvarenyam, bargo devasya dhimahi. Diyo yona prachodayat. Om bhuvasvaha tatsaviturvarenyam, bargo devasya dhimahi. Diyo yona prachodayat. Kura kala kala kolo mahai Yurokuta tafarana haito dane. We have been doing the Gayatri, and we're going to do it one more time, because that is the energy of the divine masculine, because the Gayatri pays homage to the sun, which is representative of the divine masculine. Om Girananamai Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam, Margo devasya dhimahi. Diyo yona prachodayat. Kirama kotokaran kati karana kasute farana hai. Om mahe kamara makoto marana hai no ne teta farana hai. As we come back, breathing, kamakuturai. Kinokoto tataharaskata to farana hai no teta farakachulu tatamahai. Thank you. Friends, yes, and now we're going to look at the screen. Because this is the card for our moon. It's interesting how the sun got in there, but there is no moon without the sun. You can't have moonlight without sunlight. Just going to pick up that picture and I'm going to put it up on the screen. This card is the number 18 card, and if you can see it, and I think we did this card as well previously, here is the moon. The New Earth transition. This card is called New Earth Transition, the Moon. This is your theme for integration. Be mindful of fear-based projections. Let your inner wisdom guide you beyond the illusions to reveal the truth. The moon alerts us where we may be unnecessarily projecting our often illusory fears and expectations onto something. When our subconscious shadows play out, they can seem very real. The theme of this card relates to the illusion and uncertainty that stem from not being able to see all the information. Sometimes it takes a specific experience to bring these unseen aspects of ourselves into the light, usually by looking at our thoughts and judgments around something, particularly if they carry a charge. We realize this is not an external issue, but a reflection of our inner consciousness. When we can get out of our heads and raise our perspective to see the bigger picture, it is like the moon reflecting the sun's light. Oh my goodness. Revealing the truth and presence of what is, which is likely better than we had believed. Furthermore, when we stop projecting on others and see them as they truly are, it is simply respectful and the key to healthy relationships. Don't make any fast decisions until you know more about the decision. I beg your pardon. Don't make any fast decisions until you know more about the situation. It inspires you to let your dreams and intuition guide you. Exploring tools to help you override negative self-talk and allow your wisdom to interpret a clear inner standing. We've had a lot of that inner standing. Oh, miss inner standing. Miss inner standing. It's been more like misunderstanding. I know I've gone through that in the last couple of weeks since the full moon. I've gone through lots of thoughts that have been coming through and haunting my space. Now at the new moon, we are being asked to review relationships and to understand that we need to approach it in a separate way, in a different way. Do not make decisions without understanding and getting more information. That really is a good thing. New Earth transition. New Earth transition. Be the New Earth transition that you want to be. Yeah. The next title on this card is Healthy Awareness. While it is true that there may be something playing out that may not be ideal, be careful not to misinterpret or assume what something means based on difficult past experiences. Hey, so true. Find activities that help you to get out of your head and into your body. Unfortunately, some forces exploit this illusory fear, so it is always best to hone your self-awareness around your weak spots and remember that overreaction may be coming from a trauma trigger. These can also be collective and not just related to one's direct experiences in this lifetime. Even if you can't make peace with all that wants to change, your awareness alone will curb any further hijacking of your energy. Remember to do whatever practices are necessary to bring you back to your center. The story behind this image. This painting was created live at the New Earth Festival in Bali. This is Izzy talking about the story, right? She says she usually paints live to the music being performed on stage. However, this image was created while she had soaked up all the talks about bringing in the new earth. During one incredible music act, she added the finishing sparkles to it. A radiant soul was performing, singing her spirit out into the darkness. This golden goddess illuminated the light codes of her painting. or of this painting. She says she was clearly a conduit. This golden goddess was clearly a conduit of the feminine aspect of the great central sun. Oh my goodness. Her name is Heart, H-A-R-T, unsurprisingly. This painting is called New Earth Transition, which aligns perfectly with the theme of this card. She says, when we find the truth beyond the illusions, when we can see each unique, bright soul for who they are beyond unnecessary projections, when we can stop handing over our power to our fear response, only then do we really see the changes in the world we wish to see. This piece relates to the spirit element, the life force energy in every living thing. It is a spark of existence and the light that emanates through our souls when we feel connected to the divine. It also relates to the paradigm shift that is happening, and it is a transmission of the ease and grace of this transition. As we evolve into a new epoch, the planet's vibration is changing. We are familiar with moon cycles, yet our planet has cycles too, and they ripple through the consciousness of all the beings that reside on her. The frequency of this image allows us to access our wings as we simultaneously fly through the eye of the storm, feeling our divine nature and raised vibration. We can move through with a big picture perspective as we maintain our strength and heart space in the quest for alignment with truth. Excuse me, please. The theme for integration in guided journeys is transition and what it may bring. Well, it's a beautiful card. It's a number 9, isn't it, in numerology, because it's an 18. Oh my na lekat my na go my kaletam. Take a moment, hilama. Feet firmly planted on the ground, and take a breath, my friend, if you haven't already. Okay, now that your feet are firmly planted on the ground and you've taken your deep breath, just breathe, friends, and listen to the light codes coming through the music of the light language. Absorb it as it comes through. So we're just going to have some singing. Friends, I'm feeling guided to bring in a divine feminine mantra, and I listen to it a lot. I don't sing it the best, but I brought in the divine masculine with the Gayatri. And now we're going to bring in this one, and this is a divine feminine mantra. It's bringing in things for abundance and prosperity, and it pays homage to the moon in terms of divine feminine, but I would like us to hear it more from the perspective of connecting to the divine masculine energy that is the sun, because remember, we even heard it here in this commentary about this new earth transition, the moon card. So if you're in a transition in terms of work, in terms of needing to communicate, needing to make a change, needing to bring in finances, needing to bring in materiality, for those things that you need here on the planet to live. We are let's say it this way, we are invoking the abundance and the prosperity and the happiness and the joy and the guidance and the connection. We are bringing in abundance of connection, of spirituality, all of those things into your world. We are bringing in not just the thing of the next opportunity. We're bringing in the opportunity, but we're also bringing in the perspective from the mind, the thought pattern, the practical things, the obvious things, the way you're thinking, the way you are feeling, to flip over. Right, so feet firmly planted on the ground. Vasate Lakshmi Karamadhya Saraswati Garamulle to Govinda Prabhate Garudarshanam Om Karagre Vasate Lakshmi Karamadhya Saraswati Garamulle to Govinda Prabhate Garudarshanam Om Hilamakala kita mala kita naungiam Koromaki fale kete taro gutu fana kate ne adudududana mahai Keshmala makutleya Hiya ne na kuramahainum Olena ki fadelelele joam Karagre Masate Lakshmi Om Garamate Saraswati Garamulle to Govinda Prabhate Garudarshanam Olamaye Kolamakila makumana dena Hello Makirana kotumai Kolama malahama emma Ketamura katamakita makato nama Gaya gala kutangara Gaina kete amagaya no kurumahai Gora kitanae Kiramakoto namahai nakamai. Oh friends, himachano kitana karanakai. Come back. Come back from where you are. Take a look at that picture one more time. Yeah, magical. Yeno koranakai nakatena karanate tuturumakaina. Amagaya na maluna kutumakai na kotumaranakai na kite. Oh, nakhalakaya alignment today, my friends. Synchronicities. What looks like the phoenix in the background. Can you see it? The wings look like they're the phoenix in the background. Rebirth. And I could the cosmos is behind everything in here. The sacred geometry of this. The light language in it. The beautiful light coming through it. The violet flame. Can you see the violet flame? Alignment of the sun. Alignment of the sun, the moon, and the earth. Sounds like an eclipse, but I'm hearing, so what if it sounds like an eclipse? Thank you, friends. I'm going to stop sharing the screen right now. As you come back, I'm going to encourage a drink of water, a sip of water. I'm excited now. I'm excited because some amazing things have been happening, even though the synchronicities, please excuse the singing out of tune, the Karagre, divine feminine invocation of Lakshmi, Saraswati, Karamule, through Govinda, Karamakito Karame. And, I almost feel like we've gone on for a long time, but I'm going to leave it in the same video because I felt guided to do that. We are going to now just come to this very exciting moment when we talk about what is happening as you're coming back, friends. Thank you so much for all your support on the channels, on Light Language Messenger and on the Great Awakening Generator. I love the support. I love the comments, and I thank you so much. I say that again, and I know I sound like a broken record, but we cannot get here without all of you. Everyone that has come to the channels to be interviewed, to Great Awakening Generator to be interviewed, everyone that has come to share something will get the notification that we are changing our name. But we needed to talk about it here first on the YouTube channel itself, because we needed to tell all of you, because you are subscribers and you might think about your subscription and what you want to do with it, whether you want to stay with the new channel or not. The best way we are moving forward is this. We are going to leave the Great Awakening Generator channel there, and we are going to not merge, transfer all that we need to transfer from Light Language Messenger into the Great Awakening Generator. That is what's happening. Once all of that happens, we will make the name change, and that will happen by the 19th of June 2024. The transition will happen. Officially, the name change occurs officially on the 19th of June. We go there and we change the name of the channel. From now, the 6th, all the way to the 19th, the transition of putting things over is going to happen. Okay, now I'm going to announce it. The name of the channel is Ananda Rose. It's Ananda Rose. It's Ananda Rose. And yes, I struggled with that, not because I don't love my name. I love my name. And I'm saying it like you would say it if you were speaking in Sanskrit, Ananda, Ananda. And if you anglicize it, it's Ananda Rose. Now, I spoke about my name last year, roundabout, I think this time, and we're talking about, Ananda means bliss in Sanskrit. And a bit of a backstory, I was given only when Indian children are born in our community, perhaps other cultures do it as well. Our parents go to the priest and they get a name for the child according to the date of birth, the day of birth, and the time of birth, right, according to the birth chart. And normally a priest would give 4 names. My parents were given 1 name, and it was Ananda Ruby, right? And they went to the second priest and same thing. That's the story they tell me. That's the story that's been going. And then my grandmother had said, Well, we're going to the third priest, and if it's that priest is going to give the same name, then that's it. And now the rest is history. Here I am, Ananda Ruby. And so I thought, well, what do we do with Ananda Ruby? Because could we call it Ananda Ruby Rose? Because Rose was given to me, and also in the Indian culture, especially South African Indian culture, our parents would always give us a nickname to make it easier to be referred to because people struggle with our names, right? Especially of other cultures. Nevertheless, my parents called me Rosetta, like the Rosetta Stone. My dad gave me that name. And over time, I became known as Rosie or Rose, right? Some people in the family, especially the older people, call me Rosie. And the younger ones call me, like my younger sisters, call me Rose. And so Rose McNair is a married surname. And so I am, known as Rose McNair. Nevertheless, the Great Awakening Generator has been an absolutely beautiful name. It is I struggle to change that name because it was so perfect. Now, come to this point where I thought about it being, I know there's another Ananda Rose. And I thought, well, what do we do now? Then maybe we add the surname. And that just didn't feel right. So we are, after confirmation, after talking with a very good, highly intuitive friend who, has her own collective that she channels, the name is Ananda Rose. We've taken the ruby out. I'm commonly known as Rose, and Ananda Rose is perfect. So the channel is going to be called Ananda Rose. So that's it. Simple and beautiful. It feels right. I've really gone through the last couple of months of being asked by my guides to be authentically myself. Rose is me. Ananda is me. Ruby is there, but perhaps the family should have made it Ananda Rose instead of Ananda Ruby. Nevertheless, it's served its purpose. And here we are today, here in this time and space. Ananda, Ananda, and Rose. Yes, blissful Rose, blissful Rose. Thank you so much. We will be doing more videos, obviously, in these weeks, but the transformation and the transition is going through. I was given that it needs to be official from the 19th of June. Okay, so there we are. Now, that's Baxter there, getting a little bit restless. The cards to bring all of this in, there are two cards. I can't make it up. I was shown the card and I had to do it, and then I thought, no, it can't be, it mustn't be, and no doubt, here we are. We'll start with this one first. That is the Phoenix this is Phoenix of the White Fire. It's coming from this Unveiling the Golden Age Visionary Tarot Oracle, Tarot Experience by Izzy from that deck. It is a number 13, which is a 4. 4 is a very good for relationship. And I am having a grand double whammy, excellent relationship with all of you. I am a galactic communicator. I'm here to communicate. And I'm hoping that we do that well. And even when I do not do that well, that I can reflect on it and I can apologize for it and we can do it better. Okay. This card says, Phoenix of the White Fire, rebirth, mythical guardian. I relate. Do you relate? I think that's Phoenix. What does it say? You are at the end of a significant phase of your life and the beginning of a far more valuable and essential chapter. Aspects that no longer serve you are falling away, allowing for something much more in alignment. The surprisingly optimistic card speaks of closing one door to allow the next one to open. It signifies the embrace of renewal and transformation. The presence of this card also suggests a positive cleansing and a release of outdated patterns, relationships, or even physical items. It is time to bring in the new. A healthy awareness, although it might be hard to let go, resisting necessary endings will only make things more difficult. It is time to put the past behind you and dream the future that you want to create in this new space. You may wish to draw a follow-up card to gain further insight into what you might be ready to let go of. The story behind the image, she says, was the first of a series of paintings of guardians, which over time evolved into this deck. She said she had the idea. She says she has the idea for it. She had the idea for it the day she was in a car crash. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. However, there was a strong sense of transformation that paralleled the experience. And after a rather life-changing year, she was preparing to immigrate to Bali. She felt she needed to let go of and give away any belongings that no longer were in alignment with where she was currently at. However, there was one object that she didn't know what to do with. And truth be told, it had a lot of energy and memories attached to it that no longer resonated. Well, she says, let's just say the universe decided for her. And she had been feeling some kind of death on the horizon in the lead up to this experience. So she was grateful the vehicle she released was the car and not her physical vehicle. Wow. This image is about rebirth. But where's the image? Let's put it up here. This image is about rebirth, but with a positive cleansing. It is a tool her guides have given her in her healing work, is what she says. Oh, thank you, my Phoenix. Phoenix of white fire is a powerful energy clearing ally, cutting through anything which no longer serves, releasing density and allowing it to find wholeness. The white fire is silky, iridescent, and cool, similar to the violet flame. She says you can imagine it all around you, permeating every cell, atom, or energy field. This elemental guardian is great to call on when you feel you are seeking protection. However, if the need to protect oneself comes from a fear paradigm, it creates an unhelpful barrier, especially when you are holding space for others. When you emanate this powerful, semi-permeable, high-frequency field, anything that does not resonate with it will be repelled or brought back into the light when it comes into contact. Right. Very apt card for what we're about to do in terms of the channel. And now, friends, the last cards from this Oracle card deck and for the announcement of the channel's name is the number 3 card, which is Naga of the Golden Lotus. It is a dragon. This is the Empress and comes into the suite of the mythical guardians. Your endeavors are blooming. Something is being birthed, either literally or metaphorically. Connect with your sensual and creative nature. The Naga in this image slithers into your reading to bring you abundance and a nurturing feminine presence. Naga energy signifies living a comfortable lifestyle with all your physical needs met, a more luxurious one, or simply enjoying quality time. I'm starting that, my friends. I'm starting that for sure. It also relates to the wealth and abundance found in the beauty of nature. This is the card of growth. Your maternal side is amplified with an urge to nurture others, particularly children, holding a caring and compassionate space. This card could also mean taking some time to ensure your self-care needs are met. Relationships are developing with more stability and commitment in mind. Your environment is harmonious and supportive, which amplifies further momentum. This card inspires you to get in touch with your femininity through sensual touch, creativity, expression, and nurturing presence. Be mindful of not giving all your energy away to others so that it drains you, gets you overly caught up in their endeavors, or is overbearing. It is also good to keep in check any codependent or controlling tendencies in romantic relationships. Ensure an adult-to-adult dynamic is present rather than a parent-child imbalance. Cultivate trust and independence with long compassion. The Naga of the white lotus, of the golden lotus. That's the white fire. Okay, karamakito karanakay, no kuro re 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 ra no kuro karamakay nam. Oh, let's do that. Thank you, everyone. Kalamekatuto faranakay. We're going to do a light language now that we've announced the name of the channel. Hayenu kotikariketito take masutu farana. And then we're going to close with a message from Source Dragon. Karikuto karikuta khairanana. Welcome. Welcome, Ananda Rose. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, Ananda Rose. Welcome, Ananda Rose. Alagila galalalo. Aklefaku klakatemene tukuranakatam. Garamakutle aneo. Kitamakutu faranahai tukulukutu mahai nakitikera. Ananda Rose, you're the Empress. Kiramakutle. Ananda Rose, you're the Empress. Uramahakle, Naga of the Golden Lotus. Karakahikle, Ananda Rose, the Empress. Kuramahaina. Remember, we're speaking of Ananda Rose, not just Rose in particular, but as a channel. It is placed, it is prepared, it is preparing, and it's going to be based. Thank you, friends. Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. This is for all of us. Okay? Be still. In the silence, magic can happen. Be in the moment. In the center of all the dimensions, galaxies, and universes is an infinite point of pure stillness and love. This is the heart of Source, and from it flows the most incredible illumination. As the wishes of Source flow forth, the illumined angels known as the seraphim sing the vibration of the master creation at a 12th dimensional frequency. This allows the will of the creator to spread as seed thoughts into the universe. 9th dimensional transparent white source dragons exist purely to attend to the divine will and turn wishes into reality. They step down the light to a 9th dimensional level so that we can access it. They act as portals of light through which we can connect with the energies of infinite. A source dragon has come to you, me, us, now, because it is time for us to enjoy a period of stillness with awareness. Ooh, sorry. Oh, sorry about that. I see musician's mode is on, so you know. So friends, karamaketa, one more time. Source dragon. One more time. Karikite. Remember to ground yourself. Remember to walk in nature. Remember to walk barefoot on the ground, like in the garden, on the sand, in the dirt, on the beach, hydration. Thank you, friends, for watching. I'll catch you next time here. Still light language, still light language messenger and great awakening generator, but soon to change. So we'll catch you next time. And we're changing to Ananda Rose. But maybe we'll start saying Ananda Rose. I don't know. Or just see how the guidance goes, okay? Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Namaste. Keep reaching for the stars. Love to all of you. It's amazing. Love is an amazing feeling, isn't it? I love it. Namaste.